I feel like it is imperative that you watch this video before you change the spark plugs in your EcoBoost car, truck, doesn't matter. If it's got an EcoBoost, you probably want to watch this. Now, I have absolutely been battling this 3.5 for the last literal month. Probably actually a couple of months. And it started with something very simple. Flashing check engine light normally means a spark issue. Turns out, well, of course it was a spark issue. The spark plugs were bad. I just bought this truck. It's got, well, now it has almost 150,000 miles. It had about 120 when I bought it. And it, everything was good. And I really thought, hey, let's just go buy some spark plugs. So I picked up your run-of-the-mill NGKs. That turned out to be very problematic because they literally lasted a few days. And then I had serious issues. Back to a flashing check engine light. No fun. So then the next part of my journey was replacing all the spark plugs again. So I went to the dealership and got the proper Ford spark plugs. Except for there's one small problem. I did not get the right plugs because these are the right spark plugs for this EcoBoost engine. And unfortunately, the parts guys, they just know what the computer tells them. And in this case, it said SP589, which is a spark plug for pretty much everything but the EcoBoost. The 5 liter, the 3.3, the NA 3.5 that, doesn't have turbos. So after buying a set of 6 of those for a bunch of money, replacing them, I had a problem still. Now, fast forward to having the correct SP580/580X, which is the better iridium spark plug. And you would be thinking, oh, perfect. Everything's fixed. Well, you would be wrong again, because the real issue that I was having was not only that, yes, my spark plugs with a pile of miles were bad. Let me show you what was actually going on. Pull this coil out for about the 10th time this week. Carbon tracking is what they refer to it, and that essentially the boot is full of junk. And basically what happens is that essentially it arcs. And basically this looks like a hairline crack, but it is not. It is in fact the spark essentially working its way around the boot back up inside and hitting the plug, grounding out. They call it carbon tracking. I'm sure there's a more fancy term. I looked high and low for some kind of information, and there really wasn't much. But if you are like me, just really kind of given up on this issue, this is probably what's going on. So I absolutely promise you that if you're going to change the spark plugs on your, especially in my case, 3.5 EcoBoost, but I can guess 2.7, many others that are coil on plug design, you absolutely need to change these boots. And there's really nothing to it. It literally just pops right off. Of course, now it won't because I got the phone going. It pops right off, and they're cheap. And this is all you're looking at. There's really not much to it. So basically, when it carbon tracks, it arcs out against the boot, and it causes, you'll never see it, of course, but it cracks, it breaks the boot, and then it's hitting the steel of the motor, which in my case just caused it to run like absolute garbage. And I can't even explain how bad. I was ready to just tow it home. It was just progressively getting worse and worse and worse every time I drove it, which has really only been a couple hundred miles. So it's pretty serious. You wouldn't be doing no freeway driving or anything crazy, I can tell you that, because this thing's struggling to get up a hill right now. So you'll absolutely want to change these. And then you'll also absolutely want to use something like this Permatex dielectric grease, which I am not into dielectric grease literally ever. But I've learned a very hard lesson after doing 24, that's 4 spark plugs changes on this F150 Ecoboost, finding out the hard way that these things and their coil on plug design absolutely love this stuff. They love those and new spark plugs a lot more often than not too. The EcoBoost blow through plugs like no one's business. Literally every 30,000 miles-ish, you're probably going to go through a set of plugs, especially if you got stuff done to it. And these coil packs, usually not very far behind either. So that's something else to keep in mind. So it is kind of difficult to see, but there is no damage to the inside. This is a brand new spark plug boot. It is nice and smooth. And apparently I lied, because you can actually see the hole. Come on now. Come on. There. Boom. Finally focused. Right there. That hole right there is classic. Again, let's just call it arcing out, but they call it carbon tracking in the Ford world for whatever reason. But it is literally the spark blowing a hole through the side of this boot. And then again, it's just arcing out on the side of your engine. So it's giving you constant misfire. And you know what? I know from personal experience that a lot of times that can lead to some really bad things happening. So thankfully, that hasn't happened. I really drove this thing a lot more than I should have, but I was mostly stubborn, extremely upset, and it would have been my fault if something happened. But really, if you got flashing engine light in any vehicle, you should be getting that fixed ASAP, because this thing was popping and banging, especially when it was cold. And you know what? It's a misfire. So all of a sudden, it's very common, especially in the racing world, to blow engines like that. And it's not worth finding out the hard way that that's what happened. So in summary, I can make this fairly quick. I don't need to drag this on some monstrosity of a long video. If you own one of these 3.5 EcoBoost Fords, and the 5-liter has the same coil-on plug design, but they don't seem to have the spark plug issues that the EcoBoost do, for whatever reason, every time you change your spark plugs, number one, make sure you get the right spark plug, and maybe give the dealership the VIN number, or just double check on the internet yourself, because that's literally what I did. They tried to send me out the door with these 589s. The gap, completely wrong. It's double the gap compared to the EcoBoost plug, which again is this one here. So after you verify that you have the right spark plug, get brand new boots for the bottom of your coil pack. And if you only have a single misfire, it might be worth looking into, hey, maybe the coil's bad, but for what it's worth and how quick and easy you can change them in this engine, I love that the EcoBoost is actually really user-friendly in a lot of ways. Change the boot, do your spark plug. If you're still having problems, it probably is the coil, I'm not going to lie. And one easy test to do that a lot of people will suggest is to take that coil, put it on the next cylinder over. If all of a sudden you got cylinder number 2 misfire instead of 1, or whichever one you're dealing with, well, hey, we just figured it out what it was through a very simple process of elimination. Or if you're feeling a little extra, you fire the parts can and boom, brand new coil. But you know what? They're pretty expensive. And thankfully there's only 6, not, 8 or 10 or 12 of them to do at once. But, it's going to add up if you got to do the whole shebang. So I hope that this finds somebody that it's helpful, because, again, I had to find out the hard way that that's kind of what's going on. It's funny because I just made a video about changing spark plugs, because it really is very, very simple to change the spark plugs on these 3.5 Fords. But a little bit of issues I had, again, and I finally figured it out, but wasn't fun. And you could probably tell I am just dead tired. Super late trying to get all this together. So if this helped you, you know the thing, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. There's always something going on this channel, some kind of entertainment. Something else that's worth noting, these are the old ones. The spark plug can just very easily go in there extremely loose. The new one here is nice and tight. So that alone tells you that something's going on there. Engine rebuilds, engine swaps, muscle car stuff, all the outdoor toys, it's all on this one-stop channel. So again, helps me out, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.